Council of State. I owe you that. Let me recognize you. I see Dr. Abdullah Salifu, Alhaji Savannah, and my respected senior in the university, Mr. Rashid of the Bank of Ghana. After listening to Dr. Idris Suleiman, I was wondering whether it was appropriate for me again to pay tribute to Dr. Peligah, because that will sound repetitive. And if not repetitive, as if it's coming from the same family source and family home. And I've never shared the view. Suffice it to add that when he was reciting the Quran, I was asking our senior most brother, Bro Muhammad, where Dr. Sule properly belongs, whether he is Sunnah as I am and as our father bequeathed to us properly of the Ambariya faith, or he has some faith in the words of Peligah, of the unity of the Islamic faith and the unity of Islam. On that merit, Afanwaya Somakati Filamata Wanle, Kalanyele, Silmensle, Regional Minister Abiton Okananam Jenny. We should be very proud of the legacy of Dr. Peligah, proud of his contribution to academic development in Ghana, and in particular in fostering and nurturing Muslim faith and Muslim Ummah. There were very few of his kind. I see my two colleague MPs. I have no doubt where you all stand. But in paying tribute to Dr. Peligah, the first question I ask, where will Muslim MPs and MPs who have faith in the Christian religion and the omnipotence of Allah stand in the words and thinking of Dr. Peligah when an LGBTQ is introduced in Parliament? You can trust that we will stand with the values and teaching of Dr. Peligah, and that you will have no doubt wondering where we stand. That rights, yes, but rights are limited to the extent that they are not consistent with public morality and generally acceptable values of society as practiced by that society. No constitution works or lives on its own. It lives within a societal architecture. And for us, the promotion of those rights is absurd, and that is what we can do to the memory of Dr. Peligah. Come on, Piani. Mbazami aza to umnubazang bedo my chana parliament. Neto pomo pabe pa pomo do ka do jeshin shana ka pana to jeshin shamane. Ne e wumsu no Muslim sita ati ne dalim baraka. Yele nyanga yimmi e Muslim empinwa tenseshare. Yumwan the tenseshare ma kati enza. Tenna malala to the memory of Dr. Peligah. But I'm careful that I'm not reducing this matter to a religious right matter. And as was observed by the Sheikh who spoke earlier, my encounter with Dr. Peligah was when we were considering the polytechnic bill and transition into a university. He was as uncomfortable as my brother and the professors and young doctors in Tamale Poly at the time. And many of them again were wondering that the MP no more, how come Tamale Polytechnic has not been so included as part of those institutions that was to be transited to become a university. Honorable Nanton. So he knows that when it comes to parliamentary geometry, we are masters of it. We kept assuring Honorable Hadi Anko, who I'm sure himself, a member of the faculty, that no, leave it in the transitional provisions. And those of you who know law better, the transitional provisions, we call it the savings clauses. We save the clauses that transiting Tamale Polytechnic into Tamale University should not do away with matters and contracts originally done by Tamale Polytechnic. It should be saved. So we kept assuring. I'm saying this because Dr. Peligah kept calling me, saying that Honorable Haruna, Tamale Polytechnic, when will we know our status? And when will we be added to the universities that were to be so transited from Polytechnic to universities? He was primarily concerned on daily basis. When the day came, members of parliament on both sides, whether MPP or NDC, we stood together and said that Tamale Poly qualifies like all other polytechnics to be declared a public tertiary university. We did. So to his honor, let me conclude when I hear my senior brother Dr. Sule say that he quoted his ayah, I'm not as good as the Quran says. If it was a constitution, I would do better. But when he quoted those 4 values, when he quoted the hadith, he left out a 4th important issue. Balamam, Dr. Slender Yamoria, Mene Opambo Pune, Nehachina Masayam Kokatanabe Yeti, Dr. Peligah. Na me o to Koblagabe, and they Koblagama, need to Koblagama, any location that the family wants in honor of his family. I'll do that in his family and to his name. So the family should let me know so that I will honor him in prayer that he stood firm and he promoted our religion. Now finally, correcting the big John, ministers on politics. Katale nyele ne zuli ya stop the mamso. Ewo mbara iwa nente nanka boda banle tamle. Ye katale nyele ne zuli ya the stop the mamso. Katale nyele. In any case, politics is about representation. Representation of who? Who are you representing? People. A certain social group, a certain interest, political, social, it can even be ethnic. So Dr. Peligah Sabla Odaji Nazo, now on the zone number. The Paman me yelle. Ama Karachi Pola Lazoka yelle. Hal Tamale Polytechnic ma, the University for Development Studies. Because we are human, when you go into the Polytechnic and University today, there are needless tensions of who should be where. Let us all respect the principle of merit in honor of Dr. Peligah. That who deserves it, let him have it. Regardless whether he belongs to my party or my ethnic group or my social group, if he deserves it, let him have it. Because to whom the Nyanzu University and the Polytechnic man, whether Ije Tawa, Kazul Tamianga, Kasan de Tawa, the Bian Song, the Tumbanma, the Bian Song Zuleama. Yet the woman, come in the piano. Then you insert la Katal and Yere. Am I in the Nimi as well? Let the swat of the Peligah and Swalba, Natma. So the competitiveness, taking competition to those absurd levels, to the level of hate. Imam, because Dr. Sule quoted the Quran, and because Dr. Bawumia has quoted the Bible and Quran and has no peace, I'll be careful what I quote today. I'll be careful what I quote today. So I end my tribute. I say I end my tribute. So because I respect the weight of the Quran and the weight of the Bible, to the memory of Dr. Peligah and to Karachi Mbambi, I'm going to leave you with an authoritative quote of a brilliant judge in Tonugu versus Stevenson when he said, love your neighbor like thyself. It means do not injure your neighbor. Do not injure a Muslim if you respect the values of Dr. Peligah. Now do so.
You can trust him. That is our very own eloquent minority leader. Thank you so much. Time is not very friendly and the weather is becoming so bad. At this juncture, I'd love to invite the landlord of the region, the regional minister, also a family member of Dr. Seidu Peligah. The best among men is the one who have benefited others. He has been very supportive, very, very supportive. The Payapam Northern Regional Minister, Pekopana, Honorable Alasan Elso, you know,